Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome. So, today we're going to be going ahead and taking a look at another of the Marianas play-by-email turns. So, should be rather intriguing, really. Should be fairly interesting. Now, of course, we have been drawn nearer to the Marianas, of course, with the carrier group, so it's going to be interesting just to see what has happened here. I don't believe that he's actually attempting to use the air power that he has of these islands. Offensively as of yet. But I'm not really interested in his air power as such. If he's not going to use it, that's fine. It's not like what I was really wanting anyhow. I'm looking to really try and destroy the shipping around the Marianas. I mean, the grand reason for that is nothing more than I do not want anything to actually interfere with the landing forces. And for example, these patrol boats, just all sorts of these little ships, they can cause issues, they can cause damage. Gujon has hit a mine at Iwo Jima. Okay, that's unfortunate. That is a shame. Obviously, we'll have to watch out there. Okay, so we can see some J1N1s over here. Okay, so you can see that he is going for night attacks then, so obviously we haven't set a night combat air patrol then, so that is something to take note of. We'll definitely remedy that one. The good news is obviously only used in the 2 60kg bombs here, but I mean that was an attack on the Monterey, the Belleru Wood, and the Enterprise. But 3 are damaged and 3 are destroyed by a flak, but that is something that we will have to bear in mind now. I imagine he's going to continue this. Yep, another 5 coming in and over here. Thankfully, we do not sustain any damage. Another 2 are damaged to and another 2 destroyed by a flak. Now, of course, still using the 2 60kg bombs, but yeah, we definitely need to remedy this and have a night combat air patrol established. Ah, hello! We have discovered a tanker over here. Unfortunately, we don't get a killing shot on it, unfortunately. I mean, that is a shame there. Speed of the results here, see how it turns out. Okay, Thrasher does take 4 hits there. So we had them tasked to head towards Iwo Jima, just to get them there. I suppose I should have had them broken up into patrols from the last turn. I suppose that's my part by being a little bit lazy. But there we go, we've made it through the night there. So we are aware of the fact that we are vulnerable at night, so we'll definitely task some fighters to night operations. But the thing is, we gave them bloody nose there. We sank a good few of these aircraft. So we'll see if we do see any action. We are seeing some Japanese assets out at sea here. That should be quite a nice target. Ideally, we'll actually see an attack run this time. Yep, the AFC's hit over there. We are gathering a good amount of intelligence as well with our flights, which is quite nice. Yeah, so our submarines have been taking some hits, but it's not too bad. We do have plenty more, so it is something that ideally we can get them back and still keep up the pressure. I'm hoping that we'll actually see an attack run here. Okay, airstrikes. Yep, here we go. Here's our first one here. Heavily escorted as well, so we do... Whoa. Oh, that's not good for him. Yep, so that is the auxiliary repair dog there from Truck. I can't imagine he's happy about losing that. I mean, that is a... That's a very nice find there. I mean, it's a good idea. It's a good idea at the end of the day to try and get it from Truck. But yeah, it's not going to happen. I mean, how the hell do you take one of these things down? Yep, well, she's gone down by a couple £1,000 of bombs will do the job then, it seems. But that's quite nice there. We do wipe out the escort as well, it seems. But there we go. Very nice. Yeah, very nice target there. I mean, this is it. This is a unique object out here. I can totally see what he was going for. He was trying to make it to Guam, to obviously have it able to repair ships. So he was close to doing that. I can imagine he's been doing that for a while, actually. But unfortunately, we put a stop to that. Something else has sank. Right, there we go. We get another shot at the tanker, and we do get a hit over here, which is quite good. Very nice. There we go, another torpedo. There we go, guard bottom out there. So we'll obviously have to pull the submarines back and patrol around Iwo Jima. So, yeah, we did suffer there. We do have one of our submarines that did hit a mine. But at least we do actually take out the target. Sounds like she sank there as well. Okay. But I mean, we sank a auxiliary repair dock, so that's not bad. that's not something you often say, is it? Oh yeah, we just sank a floating dock. That's not something that always happens, is it? I think they move like they move so slowly. Okay. So yeah, so what we'll have to do then is obviously sort out the amount of escorts. We'll place some obviously on the night. And that should be enough to keep us ideally safe. So going to the actual turn here, so this is minor problems, major solutions once again. I must have done like 500,000 intros for this by now. No, that was quite an interesting result there. Obviously we'll take a look at the status of our submarines. But of course we are nearing the inevitable point at which we do very seriously see our landings coming up ahead. Yes, let's go ahead and take a look at them. So we do see, obviously, some submarine chasers over here. Okay, so the damage isn't too bad there. Yeah, she can probably still maintain service. She's in a bad state, but, she'll be able to be okay. I mean, I could have... we'll see what the results is, but for the time being, it's one of these of we might as well make use of her while she is here. Just keep the patrols up, really. Even if she's only making 15 knots, that's fine. If she gets to put some torpedoes into a target, then at least she's earning her pay. But I mean, these submarines are fairly strong. I mean, to be able to survive the minor hold is very impressive. It might have been a close run thing. I mean, I can imagine had it been like a direct hit, then she probably wouldn't be doing too well about now. Okay, here we go. But it is interesting to see that we did see a tanker out of here. So that's good then. I mean, the thing is, I don't know what he might have been intended to do with that tanker. He might have been intended to bring it down to the Marianas. But at least that is a that is a source of fuel that is now denied to him. So that's always a good result. Never any good is it when we do lose or take damage, but well. Right, we'll have you patrol to the north end by Hahajima. There we go. And ideally they don't take any damage from the mines on the way out, but indeed. Okay. So we do see the 3 ships sighted. It looks like they might be submarines. But how much was that actually worth? Let's go ahead and take a look. Actually, it's only worth 4 points there, but I suppose that's the... I suppose the thing is, it's not exactly like... It's not something you expect. She moves at 1 mile an hour. Well, just 1 mile. Yeah, 1 mile an hour, I guess. I mean, I think that's rather amusing. I mean, okay. And she's only 2,000 tons, but yeah, this is it. She's just a floating dry dock. But hey, we take it out. And the Tama Maru as well. Not so bad, then. Seen plenty of activity around here, then. But first of all, let's go ahead and sort our issues out. So we are seeing that he's responding to our advances with flight. So I think what we're going to do here, then... I'm going to have these guys switch over to the night operations here. We'll have them run 80% combat air patrol, 20% rest. Well, while we're on station, we might as well have them run that, well, I don't want to burn them out too quickly, so we'll have them with the rest as well then. But yeah, definitely need to have that, night-borne patrols there. And that could have gone significantly different. He could have opened up and completely annihilated us. It's hard to say, really. I mean, the carriers did perform very well. I mean, this is it. It's a large amount of AA that's coming from these formations. There is a lot of ships here. There's a lot of AA. They're no easy targets. Most certainly not. Okay. We'll go ahead and take a look then, so at the aircraft losses. So today. Yes, we can see that he loses 12 of these aircraft today. 10 of them are shot down, 2 are lost operational. We do lose one of our liberators over here, which is a shame. But yeah, you can see how deadly it is to actually go for these forces, these formations. You can take a look, obviously the AA there is near 20,000. This one obviously isn't as well protected, so what we'll do then, I think probably a higher commitment to night-borne operations isn't a bad idea. And yeah, there's only about 3 squadrons, isn't it? That fatigue's really shooting up. Right, we'll drop them down to normal endurance. Give them both set, and so 40% combat average roll, 20% rest. At the end of the day, I'll sort the other guys out. Yeah, that fatigue's pretty damn high. Yep, these guys are still running their night operations, that's fine. Okay. So he has a moderate amount of awareness over here. Obviously what we're going to have to do then is go through the escort carriers and make sure that they are running nighttime operations as well with their carriers. Well, they carrier-borne fighters, that would be quite good. Plenty of ships out by Saipan. Okay. And there's many options for what we could do here, but I think in the end we need to just, as simple as it is, just stick together. At least then we maximize our potential possibilities to defend each other. Have you run night operations? Even just throwing up any sort of fighter screen is worthwhile. I can up you to about 50% there. Well, you're just a support element, so you can refuel at sea there. Okay, we'll see if we can merge 50 and 52 into the same one here. A lot of valuable ships over here that are going to come in handy for looking after our forces. Right about now. Oh, I can imagine that these guys won't be able to... Well, they should be able to merge. Seems not. Okay. Give them a healthy escort then. Takes them up to 20 ships there. Yeah, as we near the area, what we are going to have to do here then is obviously split up the forces, have the carriers remain in a standoff position. Obviously we don't want the carriers going in with the amphibious forces. That'd be really not using them to their best abilities. But I think what we'll do here then is, as we near the area, just lock it down with air power as much as possible. I think that's going to be the way forward there. So if we take a look over here then, so... The Guam landing force, we're looking there. So let's see here. So 1, 2, 3, that's next turn. So 1, 2, 3, so 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 3 turns. 1, 2, 3. We're looking at about 4 or 5 turns then for us to arrive in that area, give or take. Which will go by pretty quickly. Obviously the intensity of raids is going to increase. But we are nearing the area now. It's a matter of time. But once we do take our target, then we are looking good. These assets are moving into Niwatalk. As I said, there's a lot of fuel here that I can obviously use to keep our forces going in the area. Yep, they finally made it. They're unloading the troops as of this moment in time, which would be quite nice then. Growler. Is she under repair? What I'm going to do is... do we have repair? Well, we should have repair facilities. She doesn't appear to have... she does have major damage, actually. I don't think I have repair shipyards here. No, we don't. Okay. So we can repair some damage, but we can't really repair much more than that. At least our air power's stood down and should be resting for the time being, actually. Yeah, I can see fatigue and etc. It'll give them time to rest and recuperate. The submarine campaign's going very well. And let's take a look at what the weather's going to be like. Overcast, okay. Let's take a look at the signal intelligence. 11th Independent Engineer Regiment located at Saipan, so I can imagine they're digging in. Radio transmission detected at Iwo Jima, truck, as we can imagine, Tinian, Ominato. Okay. So I don't understand the ship withdrawal light. How the hell? So I believe it's Hermitage. Right, there we go. So I think that was costing me political points. And it's a strange one. She arrived and then, yeah, she wasn't here very long, was she? Very strange, very strange. It did look like we sank a rather large tanker over here, so ideally that's going to be quite nice. I think things are going well enough. I think it's one of these situations where we'll expect to take losses, but ultimately we will succeed, we will triumph here. It's just, I do want to get to Begun. Once I do get to Begun, then I can make things simpler on my end. And let's take a look then. So, the Guam forces over here we do have... Let's see. So this is the Tinian force. The Saipan force over here as well. And there we go. The beauty is obviously these escort carriers. That is a decent amount of aircraft on board anyhow. So what I could probably do then is fall back with the carriers to some extent and have the air groups recover really. Okay, seems like not everybody has that. We'll make sure that they all have some rest in. Well, some rest built in. That's interesting. Seems like the okay, there we go. So that is ensuring that each of the carrier aircraft, while the fighters will receive that rest. Yeah, there we go. Obviously these assets over here, I mean, I don't think I need to go that high. It does make me wonder, would I be better off potentially attacking at night? But it's one of these things, isn't it? Like, I don't need to do that. I'd rather go in the day. I mean, obviously in the day we can have aerial supremacy, so we'll obviously look after ourselves at night now. Just bring that range down. Match that of the fighters and we'll be good to go. Okay, there we go. Right, awesome. Awesome. Yeah, a couple more turns will be near the area now, but we are causing damage. I mean, actually finding that auxiliary repair dock, that was quite nice there. At the end of the day, it's not the largest thing ever, but it does give him the ability to repair certain ships in a dry dock. So obviously that is something that we'd like to deny him the use of, but it was a nice move by him. I can understand why he'd be doing that. It does make sense. He's obviously trying to make the most use of whatever the hell he has, really. And it's understandable. And frankly, why not? What's the point of having it just sit at truck? So I can understand that one. So I'd like to say a big thank you here, ladies and gentlemen, and really not too long until we get right into the thick of the action. And if we take a look over here then, in terms of ground reinforcements, yeah, a few days until some of these forces arrive. But yeah, we'll be arriving up again soon enough. I'm hoping that he doesn't spawn my intentions as of yet. I'm hoping he'll believe I'm going to make a move directly onto Saipan. And it might be that we make the move onto Saipan at the same time. It doesn't make you wonder. But the thing is, it's like, I think Pagan, because it doesn't appear to have any ships around it, I'm hoping he'll continue to believe that these islands are the main target. But in reality, I want Pagan first. The reason being, obviously, at Pagan, I can then establish a very high-level functioning airbase. And I think once we have that, then it becomes a very interesting tale there. Because frankly, I can base fighters there, I can base level bombers, I can base torpedo bombers, I can base dive bombers. And can you guys imagine? I mean, this is it. It'll become our midway. It'll become the midway of the Marianas. I'll not have to rely entirely upon carrier-borne aircraft. But the beauty is then obviously get the supply there. I'll be able to use the aircraft on Pagan to then bombard the islands of Saipan, Guam, just basically bombard every living hell out of them. These dive bombers, for example, the Dauntlesses, they are kind of 1,000-pound bombs. Those are no joke. Like, those are going to cause some damage. And frankly, it will be very nice. We've got a decent amount of submarines in the area, so we're just going to keep those patrols up, ideally hope for the best. But yeah, we did have a very close run thing there against his aircraft. But we've obviously changed there. I mean, it's one of those things, isn't it? An oversight. But that is all it takes for an enemy to make it through. But we did manage to shoot them down, which is very good. So perhaps he might repeat the tactic. But if he does, then obviously he is going to have to expect me to respond to that. He'll know that I'm going to respond to that. But he very well could have nearly got in there. I suppose this is it. I mean, they're only carrying 120 kilograms of bombs, but still, that can do some damage. It can hurt. Thankfully, we didn't have to see that. So until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and I hope to see you again in the future. Goodbye for now.